know the drill. Let's check out this mean game. But I gotta make it quick because they only gave me a 1-hour trial. But that should be enough. Top down, shoot 'em up. Rogue, whatever that means these days. CRT filters off. We'll get the lore and then we'll play a couple rounds. Babylon has fallen, and a pit is all that remains. And I guess that's that. Now treasure seekers flock to explore the depths. From what I've seen of the gameplay, it's sort of like a top-down shooter. If you ever played Pang, of course you did. That's like this ancient shoot 'em up that was kind of like, you got a guy, there's a missile command, and you're shooting. Alright, move the character, no big deal. And aim with R, and then shoot with R2, okay? Oh, there's real aim. And then all these things are my bullets. Okay, so they don't shoot at me. And then collect the gems, okay? So then it's kind of like Breaker. Ball Breaker. How can I make them bang? Press triangle to toggle auto fire. Does it fire faster than if I were to do it manually? Auto fire disabled. I wonder if I can shoot faster manually than with auto. Detailed stats. Okay, I leveled up. Whoa, 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 whoa. I leveled up. And now I'm selecting. Increase movement speed and move at full speed while shooting. Gain 1.5 times baby balls, but your aim becomes scattered. Inflict 4 stacks of bleeding enemies. I'm gonna do bleed, honestly. Because I want them to die faster. So if you could tag them when they're down. I would need to do some experimenting whether auto aim does better or not. And is it worth killing all these guys before they hit the bottom of the screen? Maybe I don't want to collect those balls, I want to make them, like, bounce around, right? Why not? Continue. Each hit has a 4.5 chance of healing 1, 25% chance to launch a ball. When you pick up a gem, balls start off at 7% speed, but increase. Oh shit, now they have projectiles. Okay. See, now I'm getting, like, more damage, it seems. I think that bleed was a good idea. For something so, like, nascent in the round, I don't think that you would want health. I'd rather focus on doing damage. And can I just clear away? I'm wondering if they hit the bottom of the screen, am I going to lose automatically? Passes through enemies. Baby balls deal 25% more. Yeah, duh. So let's see what happens when they hit... Oh, I died. I died because of my health, okay? I mean, it's kind of like a couple different games, but I wonder if new players care whether a game is like anything or not. It might just be that they're more interested in learning this game on its own. So when I say, hey, it reminds me of shoot 'em ups, it reminds me of Pang, you know, that doesn't really matter to them. Press triangle to open the sidebar. Let's plant some wheat to get started. Oh boy, I thought we were going to play a game. Select wheat from the list, and then place it. Press triangle to open the sidebar. Let's build a forest tile. And then, now you have some resource tiles. Send out someone to harvest them. Aim towards the resources and press R2 to send off a worker to gather. You only have 1 shot per day. Do I want... Well, what do I want? L2 and R is pan, okay? And then zoom. Orcs have limited time to harvest before they get exhausted. Hold circle to speed up or triangle to cancel it altogether. So that's it? So you can put a bunch of lines. Oh, you could have put them in a row. I didn't know that. So now what? Upgrade, rearrange. Maybe I could do it like that. But then that plot's fallow. So you can put them all in a row so he knows to do that. What else did I just hit? Options, that's fine. Expand. Oh, you're like... your field. I gotcha. And then rearrange. What does that mean? So expand makes more farmland. Rearrange, I guess, does just that. What is build? That's what I want to build in there. Resources and a bunch of block stuff. Recovering, let's play. Alright, simple enough. And then you can unlock more. That's the only level I have. Okay. So what happens if I don't use auto-aim? I have a limited number of balls that I can shoot. Let me see this here. Is there anything underneath the right side? No. It's just the system's speed, it seems. And where's my health? Maybe I should just have auto-fire enabled. So what's my health? The red? I would assume the red. Level up. I want damage. 80% more after hitting the back of the field. Weird. Each hit has a chance of healing. Just do the feet. I like auto-fire being on because then you can kind of think about where you want to aim and maneuver. And it is kind of like a shoot 'em up where you're just trying to... You're always firing, but you're trying to position yourself like between the enemy's bullets. And you're like, I'll hit who's ever in front of me. I just kind of want to outmaneuver the bullets. So in this game, it's sort of like, I'll shoot wherever. I just want to maneuver myself. More bleed. Balls deal 150% damage, but the damage decays by 30% each time they bounce. But isn't that worth it though? Because they hit 3 times and do 150, 120, and 90. Deals 8 to 15 damage to all enemies in the column. Do I have like a super attack? Man, I'm curious about that. And then more bleed. I have to do this though. They do more damage every time they bounce? Come on. Oh, so the blue gems increase my blue gem meter, which is my level up meter. I got you. And then my health is my health. Are there any other control buttons that I need? Like, what does triangle do? Auto fire, duh. What does circle and square do? Destroy 2 nearest enemies when you're hit at close range. Pass through enemies. More bleed. I like that. So I'm gonna die now. So wait a minute, those guys are jumping at me. I need to realize what's the deal. I need to realize what attacks they can do. Return to base or retry. Is it always worth returning to base? Yeah, right, because then you can harvest, right? What do? I do this. I do... Wait a minute. Build? I don't have money. Where's my money meter? I don't know how much money I have. 26. So then harvest, and you put them here. View workers. You just launch it. Oh, but it's not grown yet. Okay. Okay, cool. And then I just play again. I like it so far, it's simple and I know what I'm doing. Or at least I'm you know, I know well enough. I know how to hit triangle and turn on auto fire. Get right up in there. You can't really tell how much health these dudes have. You think there's gonna be build? Oh, you can't shoot all the way down. So you're kind of limited. You can't even shoot like maybe in 170 degrees, but you can't turn down and bounce them off the wall or something. Poison. Applies 1 stack of poison on hit. Okay. Chance to dodge attacks. Increase critical chance when hitting enemies on their left side. What do I think? I think let's just do damage stuff for now and see what's up. Because then they bounce. And do the bullets go away when they bounce? So when you get close to these guys, they kind of see you and they'll try and manually hit you. More poison. Let's see. Increase fire rate. But will that increase the total number of bullets I have? Because I'm stuck at 5. Passes through enemies and slows them down by 30% for 5 seconds. Nah, I don't want that. Let's do more poison. And then it looks like those poison bullets... Hey, my bullets will actually destroy theirs. So that apple is hell. What is this power? Fission randomly levels up your equipment 1 or more times. Okay, do that shit. So wait, these guys who get past me... Wait, when they hit the bottom of the screen, they automatically hit me. That's fucked up. Increased crit chance when hitting enemies on their right side. Deals double damage, but... 25% slower. Let's do damage. So these guys are going to hit me automatically when they hit the bottom of the screen. Alright. So it's not really worth clearing a line. So those balls that I unlock automatically fire. Where it's saying the baby ball is the default, and then the balls that I unlock, like poison or iron, those are bonus. I think I'm limited to the number of balls that I can, like, fire at once. I think it's 5. Deals 1 to 18 up to 3 enemies. Cool. Deals 80% more after hitting the back of the field. Deal 20% bonus until they hit a wall. Fuck yeah, dude. Kill this guy. So you want to kill these guys at the bottom. Do that shit, man. Nice. See, look, damage, damage, damage. And especially if you can shoot their... If you can shoot their... their bullets, then you don't have to worry as much. Because then you can you can almost brave and tank their bullets, but you're not going to get hit. You're going to destroy them. Laser. Deals 8 to 17 damage to all enemies in the same row. Balls deal 30% bonus damage till they hit the wall. I like that, man. I like this bullet. Super, super big damage. And just focus on one guy until he's dead. And just kind of manage the playing field. Evolution Fusion contains combinations of fully upgraded balls into powerful new balls. Fusion 3 of Fission. What is Fusion? That's levels 1 up. Do I want to evolve? Or do I want gold? I think I want the gold. I kind of like the different stuff that all my stuff does. Uh-oh. It gets wider. And then enemies are going to come through. Or is that a boss? Each has a chance. It has a 4.5% chance of healing. Let's do on their left side. I'll try and wipe these guys. It's not working. I might die. I might die. I need all this shit. I need his health. On their left side, laser passes through enemies. I guess this, because it's going to hit everybody. I gotta clear this line and then and then I have to watch for their bullets. And I gotta get this guy. Gotta kill this big ass dude. Catch a special ball, automatically shoot 1 to 3 balls in a random new direction. I don't want it in a random direction though. After 7 to 12 rows, spawn a stone soldier, are immune to ball damage and move up the field, blocking and attacking enemies. I'll try that next time. I'm gonna die. Plus 1 to 3 level upgrades, yeah. I need health. Balls go through enemies and deal 25% bonus damage until they hit the back of the field. Enemies on their left side. Yeah. Oh shit, I don't have any. I'm not shooting anything. Because all my balls are gone. Hey, I'm dead. That's fucked up. I can't shoot anything because all my balls are stuck. Hey, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. All my balls got stuck in the back. Damn. And then I couldn't shoot anybody in the front. So that pass-through may not be good. Pass-through may not be good. You don't want to kill people in the back. You want to kill people in front of you. Triangle. Build. What is this? A boulder to harvest stone? How many do I want here? How much gold do I have? I have a lot. So what's more valuable, wheat or gold? I could do 2 boulders. Is that worth it? I don't know what I'm trying to, build anything for. Yeah, it's like, what am I trying to harvest this for? And I can't. So then just more wheat. And you can aim it. I can build this. Why not build that there and then rearrange it? And then build this here. If I need wheat, I don't know why I would. Simple enough. I like it so far. I like the actual game, the shooting game. I don't know about this, you know, rearranging game, but it's neither here nor there. I don't know if I like that left side, right side power either. But what are you gonna do? And I don't like coming back in and then my guy's all weak. So what, do I want to catch my own ball so I can shoot it again? Level up. Bleed. 25% chance to launch a baby ball when you pick up a gem. Increase range at which you pick up items and catch balls. Fuck yeah, dude. Magnetize. Magnetize. So you want to get up in there and catch them and just, you know, kind of hold your own balls. I don't know if there's any, like, super attacks. Like, it'd be nice if you could press more buttons. So I'm kind of moving and aiming, but that's it. It'd be nice if square or circle was like a super attack that you could use. And then these guys kind of decide to attack melee style, I don't know when. Bleed, turret, floats around a character and shoots a ball every 2 seconds. Yeah, but I could just shoot my own ball, so who cares? Passes through enemies and slows them down, but why the fuck would you want that, dude? Damage, damage, damage. Oh, that red. So when they show red, does that indicate that they're bleeding? Because some of these guys, I can't really tell the health of these guys. This run, these guys are kind of weak. Silver bullet or more bleed. Destroys 2 of the nearest enemies when you are hit from close range. I like that. 20% damage till they hit a wall. You gotta do that. You gotta do that damage, dude. Silver bullet, dude. Fuck yeah, look at this shit. And now silver. Look at this. Look at this. Health, health, health. They're dying so much faster. It's like 1 or 2 entire hits. Oh, I gotta get these guys. I wish you would... Yeah, what's the exclamation point when they're getting ready to attack? Yes, maybe. I don't know. More silver bullet, I think. Yeah. It's just too powerful. I should focus on killing one guy until he's dead. That made perfect sense. That's a perfect explanation. Sometimes, you know, sometimes the most obvious statements don't need any nuance. Damn, he hit me. I like this so far. I think it's interesting. It's simple and it's effective. Simple but effective. Damn. So, here's what I think is an issue. I'm not really getting good drops. I'm not really getting good drops to kind of justify... Like, some runs are not really that great. Does that make sense? Or is that unfair to say? What happens if I do it, like, on the edge here? He's just gonna do that. It's fine. Okay, resources gathered. Because you want to kill him... Well, it's not really killing them fast, it's killing them to drop that upgrade material. Grab that. And then you want to catch these balls so that they're not bouncing all the way around. Because they're going too far, you know? You want to really get up in there. And rebound these things. Alley-oop them. Fuck, I just walked into them. So one thing I want is I want more buttons to press to activate and unleash stuff, like an ARPG or something where I'm activating these spells. Another thing is, yeah, getting your kind of drops up and running. Oh, it's like Vampire Survivor? So what game is Vampire Survivor like? What is that like? Bleed. Balls deal 150 damage, but damage decays by 30% each time they bounce. Yeah, but I'll just take the 150. Like, no shit. And then they bounce off those guys. And you want to bounce them between one another. I don't like... So the exclamation point means they're going to attack and I gotta get away. Or I gotta shoot them. I guess you always want to shoot them. You don't really need a reason to shoot them. And if let's say there's a guy and another one... Let's say there's a guy and another one behind him. Will the guy in the back ever get an exclamation point and want to attack? Or do only the guys in the front row attack? Explodes 2.4 baby balls on hitting an enemy. Has 3-second cooldown. 4 can be shot again. Oh, so it's like a scatter. Okay. 200%. Yeah, dude. 200% damage, dude. You're kidding me, right? Like, look how fast they're dying. Because of these percentage bonuses. That's crazy. And you can... Oh, fuck. I walk right into that. So you want to bounce it off their side into the guys in the back. You don't really want to bounce it down. Win. Passes through enemies and slows them down. Who cares? Apply... It's really that great. Like, Poison and Bleed, I saw it, like... But did I ever see it kill anybody? Not really. If it's like, you know, a damage every second, but I can shoot them faster than it's ever going to kill them. Unless it's going to deal as much damage as one shot. You see what I'm saying? Like, let's say I could fire 5 shots in 2.5 seconds. Unless it's going to deal the equivalent to one shot in that same time frame. You know, it's going to take too long to deal the same damage. I can just shoot them. You know, I can deal with shooting them manually. Another Stone Soldier deals double damage, 200%, but damage decays by 25% each time they bounce. Yeah, let's do an Hourglass build, because then it's going to bounce and not... It's still going to be pretty tight. So, it's all about damage. You don't really need to save your health. Now, fuck, I'm getting raped in here. And he's gonna get me. So that Stone Soldier's in that line. I guess I don't need to worry about it as much. Get this health. Collect all these gems. It's gold. Ghost Ball passes through enemies. I don't know that I like that. Stone Effigy. Yeah, Stone Effigy. 30 minutes left on this trial. Fucking killing me. I think that I like this. You know what's fun about this? Finding out what kind of powers you can get. And getting a crazy build where you're gonna do, like, big damage. So getting bigger damage and killing them faster is fun. More fun. Funner. The most funnest. And... unlocking crazy powers that you didn't know existed, like Stone Effigy or Hourglass. So finding out how to make a build might be dead. I want to collect this shit before I die. Wind is whack. Adds 1 stack of burn for 3 seconds. Burn units deal 3 to 7 damage. See, that's useless. Every 3 seconds you add... So it'd be like 3 to 7, and then another second goes by, 3 to 7. So in 2 seconds you could do 14 damage, but in 2 seconds you could stand in front of the guy and shoot him 3 times and do way more. So it's just whack. Launch a baby ball when you pick up a gem. Well, we'll try it. We'll try it. More damage, right? Why not? I've never seen any of these stack damage kill anybody. I've walked right into that dude, and I'm dead. No worries. No worries, pretty good. Return to base. forest, I guess, and then I can harvest forest and wheat. What does it say? You're low on space, open sidebar, expand. I don't really want to do that, though. Pay gold. I don't want to do that. I just want to harvest. Why can't he harvest this? Oh, because I just built it? He doesn't want to harvest that? What about my workers? Recovering. Build. Expand, rearrange. We'll see next time. That's the least of my worries. Another thing I want to ask. So, every time I've been winning a round, I'm returning to base. Can you play multiple rounds and take all your resources back to the base? You see what I'm saying? Is it necessary to return to the base every single time? I think so, because then, you know, it's a new day and you gotta harvest your wheat, right? That was my attitude. Damn, dude. But it could be that when you play multiple rounds, for one, do I save my gold and my resources to spend all at once when I return to base? And two, would multiple days have gone by so I can send those guys out multiple times? I think that's why it's kind of worth doing every time. Let's try this laser. Oh, it goes horizontal? What the fuck? It goes horizontal? I wonder if that's good. Because it zaps guys horizontal. I don't know, it zaps guys horizontally. We'll all start off with increased speed, who cares? Let's do laser build now. It seems good because it's zapping them all in a row. It's damaging them all. Maybe laser's good. With that vision. Because then you can focus on the guy in front of you. You can focus on the guy in front of you, and then he's going to attack all the guys to the left. So when you clear a column, that laser's going to shoot the row. Hitting from their right side. Yeah, sure. I kind of lost track of where I was there. Damn, I'm slaying everybody back here. Everybody in the back. Maybe laser's really good. They're kind of getting vaporized. So it also shows that when you level up any power to like level 2 or 3, it's way freaking better than 1 or none. Oh, from the right side. I wanna hit more buttons and do more attacks and do more stuff. I'm not even shooting anything because auto fire's on. I'm not even shooting anything because auto fire is on. So I don't have a lot of buttons to hit to kind of interact with the software. Has 25% chance of birthing a baby ball every time it hits an enemy. Burn. Floats around your character and shoots a baby ball every 2 seconds. I guess this. I'm liking this laser. Just kind of clear it down. All baby balls deal 25% more. I like that. Destroy 2 nearest enemies when you are hit from close range. When hitting enemies in the back, yeah, of course. Duh. 25% more damage. Hey, when it said attacking enemies from the left or right side, does that count for the laser also? When the laser hits them from the right side? Fusion combines. I just want free upgrades. I wonder if there's a max level that these powers can hit. Hey, laser's been really, really, really good. Silver, all baby balls deal 45% more damage. Balls deal 25% bonus when they hit a wall. What do you think? That's 45% more, but just the baby balls. I don't really shoot them a lot anymore because I have all these specialty ones. I have to go silver bullet. It's everything. 20% on everything. Even the laser. Now, don't get hit. Get hit. Now I can hit them from the right side. Damn, so the proof of the pudding's in the eating. I never cleared the whole field before this, I never cleared the whole field and walked into the boss before, this round. Recovers 1 health. Laser vertical. Hell yeah, dude. I want to kill this guy, though. I want to kill this main guy. Don't walk into him. There we go. So eventually you're only going to have certain powers. Blueprint found. So eventually you're only going to have certain powers, and you're going to take up all your slots, and you're going to have to fuse them together. I gotcha. Laser vertical. Increase ball launch speed, but get knocked back. Man, give me this fucking vertical laser, dude. Aim becomes scattered, dodge incoming. Give me this bullet. This bullet. Just don't want to hit that guy. From the right side. Let's go. Damn, dude, lasers! Freaking lasers, dude. Upgrade. Let's upgrade their levels first, and then we'll combine them. How about that? How about that? Critical chance when hitting from the front. Yeah, dude. No more of this stupid ass from the right side shit. Damn, look at that room I have. It was funny when I started playing this and I thought that my own attacks were coming at me. Alright. And just kind of manage and maintain. And collect all this shit. Get that shit. Get all that shit. Ow, my biggest problem is walking into them. And I haven't seen a health power up in ages. Upgrade levels or view. What is evolution? Combine fleet and this. You want to evolve the laser? Let's evolve the laser. All enemies in the same column and row. Holy laser. Uh-oh. Alright, I like that. Evolve them. Put them in my world and evolve them with chaos. Diamond hilt dagger. Crit chance at 30% when hitting enemies in front. But what's a critical? What's a critical when I have raw damage? Holy laser build. Now, I gotta stop walking into guys. And being able to move with the D-pad. Oh, you can. You can. Alright, we'll use analog stick though. That's been more good. What is this green stuff? And what's this bar on the right? Is that my progress to the level? Their chanting's getting louder. Alright, we'll shoot these guys. I'm still dealing extra damage from the right, in addition to the front. Ow, ow, ow. I'm getting too inside and I can't see. I'm like way too close to the bullets and the flashes and I can't see if there's any real enemies. 40% chance to freeze enemies for 5 seconds. Oh, 4%. And then they receive more damage. That's too much. That's too much of a request. They're not going to get frozen. Holy laser. Holy laser building. Alright, let's deal with these guys. Let's deal with these guys. Evolution, what does that do? And fusion? What does fusion do? It fuses them all. Let's just upgrade the laser. Alright, upgraded the daggers. I'll take it. That's big damage. It's expanding again. The playfield's expanding again. I need that help. And I just need to be smart and not die. He's shooting. He's shooting, I said! Hey, these guys are coming down here. From the right side and the front. That's 2 guys. They have a lot of arrows. I can shoot their arrows. Remember, I can shoot their arrows. And get rid of them. I want to collect all this. It's just tough telling what bullet is mine and what bullet is the enemy's. Because I get a little nervous. You can shoot from the side. Alright. Vampire, heal, freeze, double damage. Yeah. I need that iron ball. You know, remember, I'm running a laser build here. What do you think? Fuse or revolve? I'm gonna fuse. Oh, fuse 1 or more. And bleed. Oh, it didn't let me see. Alright, that's still smart. That's still smart. I gotta collect all this shit before it goes away. What is this? Select an upgrade. Stone, wheat, or bricks? I guess stone. I just want to grab all this stuff. I'll get that one. Select an upgrade. Because I don't have any more powers. I gotcha. Let's do stone because I don't have any place to harvest. From the right side. My laser. Laser's so good because it goes through everything. That might sound, again, the smartest thing requires no further explanation. You're gonna hit multiple people at once. That's like the whole challenge of this game. You can only hit the guys in the front. Holy laser build. Whoa, I almost ran into those guys. Holy laser build. Hey, I think this game's a success. I played Vampire Survivor, but I wasn't into it. And I never played Halls of Torment, but I watched people play it. I could see myself playing this because it's a little bit more interactive. It's getting hairy here. Where's my lasers? There you go. Where my lasers at? Where my laser built at? Fuck. I really don't like getting hit. Another thing is, I'm dead. Another thing is the lasers are gonna wipe the arrows. I gotta just hang here and pray. I gotta shoot these guys. Need them to die. I can't walk because of the arrow. Okay, left side damage. Some health. Gold evolution. Evolution. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. So evolution combines them into one and makes it a new power. And then fusion. I don't know. I think evolution is for 2 unlike attacks. And fusion is for 2 like attacks. Inflicts 4 bleed. When hitting an enemy with 12 stacks of bleed, consumes all stack of bleed. That's too much. That's too much, but I'm stuck. I would have rather had iron balls than bleed. I think that's another poignant observation I've made during this playtime. Ow, I walked into him. I'm dead. Runs over. Wait a minute. It's never over. Oh, because of the side. So what are the green pickups? What are the green pickups? What is this? Increase the harvest clock? He's only going once. Pierce through boulders when harvesting. Stone piercer. Up to 20 times per harvest. Yeah, but dude, he only harvests once. Like, who cares? Unlock the housing blueprint. Building a house will unlock a new character. Alright. Press R1 till you reach housing. And select the sheriff's office. So, I'll tell you what, maybe now we'll expand. You can always move it later. Rotate? I want it there, though. And what about, expanding vertically? Because then you could build more... Then you could build more rows. That's why they told you to fucking do it. Damn it. That's why they told you to do it. Because then you could do more forest and wheat in a fucking row. Then you can do more wheat and forest. Got you. And then harvest all the wheat. Why does he not want to go here? Why doesn't he want to go there? That's why you want more time and more harvest clock. Duh. Dismantle. We don't want to do that. Alright, that's fine. There was something else. Maybe I missed it. In this menu, you can allocate your harvester guys. What is this? We'll try it. I think I might have time to get one more round. I think that this game is successful enough. I mean, it's successful enough. The trouble is going to be... The trouble is going to be how exciting is it to start over. One of the issues with rogue games is you spend so much time building a cool character, and then once they die, you lose anything that you got, which was fun. So, like, I've been watching people play Arc Raiders, and I even noticed this when I watch people play Tarkov as well. They don't really take a lot of the stuff that they get into the field. So it's like I'm gonna look for this loot, but I'm just getting junk, and then let's see. What is this earthquake? Let's try it. Okay, cool. So it's like, I'm gonna look for this loot, but it's just junk. But that's okay, because I can go back to my hideout and dismantle the junk on the black market. But when do they ever really get a new gun, or get a new item that's cool? That they want to take into the field. Oh, I never want to take my gun in the field, because then I'll die and lose it. Well, then you're not using all this cool stuff that you get. So then I was thinking, that's kind of the difference between, like, Dark Souls or Diablo, or an ARPG. So it's like, there are some games where you want to level up to get the cool stuff to use in combat, like Dark Souls PvP. I'm going to get all this gear and level up and then take it into a fight. Or an ARPG where it's like, I'm playing and playing and playing to drop something really cool. And then now I have my character's item, and now I have this really cool thing. Once again, it makes my character powerful, it makes them have new attacks and be more fun to use in battle, and I'm playing to get this thing that I can keep. In these extraction games and these roguelike games, you're doing stuff and then losing it. And it's like, well, why would I keep doing that? The fun of the roguelike is when you have everything you need, basically. Your movement abilities, your attack abilities, and then the randomness of the enemies and the powers is what's exciting and fun, but there's still no progression, I guess. There's kind of no long-term purpose. So I think that kind of rogue element, extraction element, almost hinders the game and keeps it at this bite-sized level. It doesn't make it this long journey where it's like I'm playing to level up, get gear, or drop something cool, and it's permanent. These drops aren't permanent, so what's cool about striving for a cool drop or a cool power? I want that laser build again. I want to do that laser build. Now I have to, like, how do I keep that build? That's what I'm thinking. Keeping a build is more fun than random drops. Area of effect is bigger. More damage. Where's my guy? I lost track of where he even was. So what's permanent in this game? Oh, they dropped them. Gold. Gold is permanent. There are, I think, like Rogue Legacy and this game, I guess they do that. Where the gold is permanent. And then you use that to buy stuff. I mean, I like the concept of this and the look of this. And it's also fun because this is a shooting game as opposed to a melee game, like you know, Vampire Survivor. I had fun playing that, but I didn't ultimately want to go back to it. I forget why. I think it's just the limit on the attacks. You can't really make the base character more fun to use, and it's kind of like, there's only one power that really worked for me, and there's only one character that really worked for me. So there's not, so the idea of a rogue being random and adding variety isn't true if that variety is not designed. Because you're gonna, once again, find a top tier build and then only want to strive for that build and forget everything else. 30% chance when hitting on the right side, increased fire rate. Yeah, I guess we'll try and use, like, new powers this time. I wonder if this character gets access to different powers. That would be fun. And I'm kind of understanding, I don't know, maybe, I don't know if it's the build or it's my understanding how to play, but pushing them all the way back to the top of the screen seems like an indication I know how to play better than I did when I first started 50 minutes ago. Increase area of effect, start off at slow speed, increase fire rate. Area of effect, I guess. Because then the earthquake's gonna get bigger, at least I think. It's tough to tell which of the attacks are mine and which of the attacks are the enemies. But that, chaos on the battlefield kind of is part of the fun. And they don't really ricochet that well from one enemy into another. That's so bouncing balls from one enemy to another doesn't work quite as well as getting something like a laser or an earthquake, which you know are gonna linearly strike other enemies. When hitting from the front, area of effect by 35, and then bonus AoE damage. Yeah, let's do that, because it's 35 instead of 20 from the front. I guess I mean, I think that dagger's good, but the dagger's only good for critical hit. Five minutes left and I don't know what's gonna happen. Silver bullet? Yeah, definitely. I'm kind of just trying to kill that guy. Upgrade levels. Silver bullet. I like how fast-paced and hectic it is. Increase crit chance to 20% when hitting enemies in the same column as you. You can heal past your max health. Okay, cool. I guess just shoot levels and see. I think this run's gonna get cut short. I don't think I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna kind of win. did I get a laser? Was that the first one I got? Oh, but it's vertical. Fusion. And what else? Let's fuse Earthquake and Lightning. And see what it does. I think I got like 2 minutes left. And see if we can make something shake. Alright, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna abandon. So I think the game's super cool. I think it does a better job than some of these other games at making the loop useful. I think the game itself is fun because it's a shooter game at the end of the day. It's a shoot 'em up with roguelike elements of power-ups. And then whatever this mini game is, it's already more fun than fucking wiping up a bar tab at a sushi place in a diving game. So I think this game is more fun than Diver. It's more fun than Survivor. And, we'll see if it has legs. It's probably already been forgotten 1 week later, but I had fun. Ball X bit.